In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a membership login page. So the first thing I normally do when I create a website is I come up with a template for the site. So whenever I create a new page, I always want to clone that template page because it already has all my basic design on it to use. So it kind of makes sense to have the login page kind of match that design. So what I'm going to do is clone this template page, and I'm going to name it membership login page. Now when you do this, after you put the title in, just copy that and click edit under permalink, and you can just paste that in and click on OK, and it'll create the link for the page. And after you do that, just click on the save draft or publish or update button on the right, and that'll save the URL for the page, and then you can launch the live editor. And once the live editor loads, you'll want to use the membership login form element. So just click on add new element, and we're going to type in member, and you should see membership login form. And there's all kinds of different settings here, so just go through each one and choose what you want to have. Your login welcome page is basically your membership homepage. That's the first page that people will see when they log in. You can either choose the home page, the previous page, or login welcome page. Previous page is something you want to use if you plan on sending like a drip campaign through Aweber or your email marketing provider. So how that works is if you send a link in one of those autoresponders to your member, but they're not logged into your website, they're going to click on that link and be taken to your membership options page, which should have a login form on it. So we always recommend either using your login page as your membership options page, or at least having a login form element on that page as well. So I'm going to select previous page because that actually works for any kind of login. Even if they do not come from a email link and they just type in your web URL and they log in, it will take them to the membership welcome page or membership home page as soon as they log in anyways. So it works for pretty much all scenarios, and that's the one I suggest using. The sign up link, you could put the URL to your sales page, or just leave it this way if you're going to have open registration. If you're not going to have open registration and you do not want people to go to any sales page, you can just delete this, and then it won't have anything. You can also use some custom HTML or PHP code in here as well. Also, when people are logged in, it's going to show them the profile details. Normally I just leave that the way it is. Edit profile, you can leave it or remove it. There's all kind of different ways. You can also use the same page for both of these. Redirection after log out, you could choose login screen, previous page, or home page, whichever one suits what you want to do. And of course you can also add some extra HTML or PHP code here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click on insert. Now when you do that, you're not going to see a login form because when you're editing the page, you're already logged into your website, and since this is a live editor, you're basically editing the page as you would see it. So since you're logged in, this is exactly what will show to people when they're already logged in as well. Let's see how it looks when you're not logged in. So let me publish this page, and we're going to copy the link, and I'm going to open a new web browser. Now as you can see, there's a username and password. Now if you want to change the way this looks, there's a couple different ways to do that, but what I like to do the most on my membership sites is add the login form into a feature box creator element. So let me show you how to do that. So what you're going to do is, first of all, you probably want to use something with multiple columns just to have an easier way to handle this. So I'm just going to do 2 columns for this one. You can always add some text or whatever to the left side. So first of all, I'm just going to delete this top row, and then I'm going to add element, and we're going to go to feature box creator. So if you just start typing the word feature, it'll come up as the third option. So feature box creator, and we're just going to go ahead and do the advanced options. What you want to do is select width that might work for this. So I'm just going to do like 400 pixels. And for the background color, just do something a little bit, maybe not so white. You can just leave this one blank. Border color, let's do like a something similar to the header. Maybe do 2 pixels for the border width. And border radius, let's do 10. And we're going to do a solid border. So let's insert this. Now what we have to do is add the login form to this feature box element. So just click on Add Element within the feature box, or click the little pencil icon, and either one will do the same. And we're just going to add the login form element again. And I'm just going to leave everything the way it is just so you can see what it looks like. We're going to click Update, and I'm going to save this page. And now when I refresh this page, you'll see something different. Now in my opinion, it looks a lot nicer this way, so I always suggest using feature box creator element, and of course you can change any of those options to have the colors that you want. So that's how you create a membership login page for your website.